Okay, if you're really happy with drawing parabolas in the other method that we did in the previous video, you can probably skip this one, but I'm going to go through a negative example. So this is a negative parabola, and it's going to follow the same thing. So this will probably be a bit of a quicker video anyway. But we identified the shape already, so I know this is going to be a negative parabola. So let me just change that into our shape is unhappy, sad parabola, because that's a negative. And the y-intercept is pretty easy. I'm just going to read that off. That's plus 6. So to find the x-intercept, I have to make y 0. And then factorize. And, negative x squared plus x plus 6. Not really a big fan of the negative there, so I'm actually just going to divide by -1 all the way through. And that would change into positive, and these would actually then change into negatives. And from here, you can either complete the square, which I would probably not do because that's a 1, and then halving that would be a fraction. And I mean, I teach math, and fractions are great, but I don't want them to make my life more difficult. And in this case, it'll make it a little bit more tricky. So completing the square, maybe not the best one here, but you can factorize or use the quadratic formula. Okay, I'm just going to factorize, so because it can. So let's go. Oh, wait. Why did I write a minus x there? I should listen to what I'm saying. Okay, cool. Now no, still not right. There we go. Minus became a plus became a minus, plus became a minus. Okay, all set. Now, two numbers that multiply to 6, and I'm going to get -1. So it's going to be a 2 and a 3. And it's going to be the -3 plus the 2. And then these would be kind of my x-intercept. So x is either going to be -2 or x will be 3. So those two are fine. And I can find the turning point with -b over 2a, but I can probably see it's going to be halfway between -2 and 3. But we'll just do it as a practice, -b over 2a. In this case, we have -b, and the b is actually -1 in this case. No, wait, it's a +1, sorry. And then the 2, that's a -1. So I'm using the original function. So that's -1 over -2. So that would just be half. Negative divided by negative is half. So we can also see that from -2, halfway between -2 and 3 is going to be a half, because it's 2.5 jumps to a half from -1/2. Also from -2 to a half, it's 2 jumps. And then from half to 3, it's going to be 2 jumps. But a rough drawing like this, it's going to be x and y. The +6 is going to be here at the top somewhere. I have 2 coordinates, so this one's maybe a little bit further here with 3. And this one is not as far at -2. And the turning point is a half, but I don't have the y value. So I should actually get the y value by just subbing it in. Let's just get a different color. I'm getting tired of this one color. Y is equal to -1/2 squared plus a half, and then +6. And this should be -1/4 plus a half plus 6. And I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I should be able to get this. 6.5 minus 1/4 is going to be 6 and 6.25. 6.25. So just about there is going to be the turning point, a little bit higher, where, let's say if I made a little line here, that this place is going to be a half, and the parabola is going to go up here, turn there, and then go down there. Okay, so we found our y-intercept, we got our x-intercepts, I got the line of symmetry, which would be x. Sometimes they ask, give the line of symmetry, the equation of the line of symmetry, and then it would just be this, x is equal to a half. So there we go. And we just found the y-intercept just by subbing in the x in there. or not the y-intercept, the y coordinate. So the turning point up there would be 1/2 and 6 1/4. Okay, in the next video, we're going to see what happens when we are given the graph and we have to work backwards to get the equation.